There is no limit to the amount of nutrients you can add to a green smoothie.
So stay tuned and see how we're going to customize our smoothies for our own personal health.
The smoothie ingredients are all foods that are on Dr. Greger's green list, the Daily Dozen, as well as a few personal favorites. Now, when I found out that there are 3 things in particular that support our thyroid gland, I wanted to get in the habit of doing that every day, and a green smoothie is a great way to develop that habit. I'm just adding 3/4 of a cup of water. The next thing that supports the thyroid is flaxseed. So I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons, and I'm gonna add a little bit of kelp or seaweed. That's about maybe a teaspoon. And then we've talked about this earlier, but in an earlier video, I should say, the benefits of turmeric and ginger.
And these are all ingredients that support way more than just the thyroid. These are so healthy all around.
So what I'm going to do now is just let this bloom, so to speak, for about 10 minutes and get the rest of the ingredients prepped.
If you like what we're doing here in the garden and in the kitchen, make sure you subscribe and like us on social media. Check the links below.
This ingredient is 3 little drops of iodine.
Now you notice we already added seaweed to our smoothie, but the iodine is just going to ensure that we get a lot of those nutrients. The content in the seaweed is a little bit inconsistent, and when you're not eating meat or seafood or processed foods, we want to ensure that we get enough iodine in our diet.
After that, I want to add in 1.5 cups of frozen bananas. I like freezing it because it just makes it more
Makes it very creamy.
Yeah, almost like ice cream. Then a huge handful of mint. And what else do we have from the garden, Courtney?
Oh, and we have a whole basket of greens from the garden. That's a nice variety of different types of leafy greens. Do you want to add a few ice cubes?
We're ready to blend this all together, and then we'll come back and show you a few more nutritious toppings. Because I just love the colors of all of this fruit. So these are my favorites that I add towards the end. One is a probiotic, and this is a marvelous yogurt that I discovered recently made with cashews. So I'm going to put a couple of dollops in that, and then I like to swirl it around a little. Then we're going to add our blueberries.
I like having a little texture in the smoothie also, instead of just blending everything together. It makes it feel like more of a meal.
And a fresh Colorado peach. And then finally, we've got some chopped Brazil nuts, and this too is a great food to support your thyroid.
Right, it's loaded with selenium, so that's awesome for your thyroid health.
And iron as well. So,
and you could always use walnuts if that's what you have. Any other nuts? There's some strawberries here as another option for a topping. All sorts of berries are great for you.
Yeah. So anyway, this has been my breakfast all summer long. We hope you enjoyed our time together.
And if you like cooking with plants, be sure to visit almostveganCookingSchool.com and enroll in our online cooking course.
It's all in an effort to heal our bodies, heal each other, and heal our world. One recipe at a time.